By God Almighty, as God is my witness, he's broken in half. Those are the words of Jim Ross, a great play-by-play commentator. It will be 20 years this year that Mankind, Mick Foley, faced The Undertaker inside that Hell in a Cell in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. WWE Hell in a Cell is this Sunday, September 16th, 2018. Mick Foley, because it's the 20-year anniversary of his match against The Undertaker, will be the special guest referee for the Universal Championship match between Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman at WWE Hell in a Cell this Sunday, as I said, September 16th, 2018. I will be on Periscope doing live reactions, play-by-play, of WWE Hell in a Cell. So be sure to go follow me on Periscope. The link is in the description below. My Periscope handle is at CoolHandLuke96. If you just want to go to the Periscope app, search at CoolHandLuke96. Be sure to give me a follow. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to Gridiron Ring on all social media as well. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Be sure to hit that subscribe button right here on YouTube. As I said, go over to Periscope, follow me on Periscope at CoolHandLuke96, and then be sure to go check out Gridiron Ring's website as well. All the links are in the description below, so just scroll down, check out those links, like, follow, and subscribe to Gridiron Ring on all social media. My Twitter and Instagram links are also in the description, so if you would like to follow me, the founder, host of Gridiron Ring, CoolHandLuke96, the links are in the description. Scroll down and check those out. But today, WWE Hell in a Cell 2018 preview predictions, 8 matches for WWE Hell in a Cell 2018. 2 women's championship matches, 2 main championship matches, 2 tag team championship matches, a mixed match between Daniel Bryan and his wife Brie Bella against The Miz and his wife Maurice, and then a regular Hell in a Cell match between Jeff Hardy and Randy Orton. And that's where we'll start today. Jeff Hardy against Randy Orton. I'm surprised that this match is inside a Hell in a Cell, but Jeff Hardy has never had a match inside Hell in a Cell before. He is getting up there in age. He will be retiring here, probably here pretty soon. So he probably said to him, one thing I want to do before I retire is to have a match inside Hell in a Cell. Currently, right now, he's feuding with Randy Orton. Orton has been getting the leg up on him, on SmackDown Live every single week. So that's why I'm going to take Jeff Hardy to win this match. Orton stood tall on SmackDowns, and then with this potentially being Jeff Hardy's one and only Hell in a Cell match, I'm going to predict that Jeff Hardy will defeat Randy Orton inside Hell in a Cell this Sunday at WWE Hell in a Cell. The other match that I want to get into is that mixed match, tag match between Daniel Bryan and his wife Brie Bella against The Miz and his wife Maurice. Now, WWE is going to be having a pay-per-view Evolution at the end of October in Long Island, New York. A women's pay-per-view, 1, but 2, the first ever women's pay-per-view in the WWE. So we'll have all women's matches that night, Sunday, October 28th, 2018. I doubt I'll be on Periscope for that because I'll probably be watching football. Yes, I'll be on Periscope, and now I'm not singling out, I'm not singling out any of the women. I'm not being sexist toward women, but, come Sunday, October 28th, I really don't know how the pay-per-view is going to go. Maybe by then, I'll change my mind. I got a month and a half before that pay-per-view happens. But yeah, I'll be on Periscope this Sunday for Hell in a Cell, and then there's going to be a Sunday night football game on as well. The Giants are playing the Cowboys in Dallas, so I'll probably be flipping back and forth between that. So as I said, be sure to follow me on Periscope. But WWE is going to be having Evolution. Brie Bella and Maurice are probably going to be having a match there. Daniel Bryan and The Miz faced off at SummerSlam. The Miz won, so I think they'll be trading some shots back and forth match-wise they have since SummerSlam, since they started the feud over the summer as well. But I think Daniel Bryan's going to win this one. They'll have a third one at WWE Super Showdown on Saturday, October 6th from Melbourne, Australia. That will be streaming live on the WWE Network at 5 a.m. Eastern Time, Saturday, October 6th. So I'll be on Periscope. I'll be up bright and early on Periscope for that. And when they have that match at WWE Super Showdown, that will be for the #1 contendership for AJ Styles' WWE Championship. AJ Styles is currently the WWE Champion on SmackDown. He is defending the WWE Championship against Samoa Joe. I'll get to that match here in a second. But I think Daniel Bryan and his wife Brie Bella will defeat The Miz and Maurice this Sunday at WWE Hell in a Cell in this mixed match tag match. And WWE is also bringing back Mixed Match Challenge the Tuesday following WWE Hell in a Cell, following SmackDown Live, only on Facebook. So be sure to tune into that. I know I will. If you see me watching live on Facebook there, the Mixed Match Challenge, be sure to comment, tag me in something, tag me in a comment, interact. I watched it back in January when it was on. It lasted up until the Tuesday before WrestleMania 34 this past spring, and now they thought ratings were good enough that with one match that they would bring it back this soon. And they're going to be having 2 matches each and every week for WWE Mixed Match Challenge. So Mixed Match Tag Match on Sunday, I'm going to pick Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella against Miz and Maurice. I'll go over the 2 Women's Championship matches now. First on Raw, Ronda Rousey against Alexa Bliss. Rousey defeated Bliss at SummerSlam. They won it. They'd be stupid to put the title on Rousey and then take it off her so early. She hasn't even had it a month yet, so Ronda Rousey will retain against Alexa Bliss. Unfortunately, Bliss will take the pin once again, but Rousey will retain the Raw Women's Championship this Sunday at WWE Hell in a Cell. The other Women's Championship matches on the SmackDown side, you got Charlotte defending the SmackDown Live Women's Championship against Becky Lynch, who has somewhat turned heel, but the fans are still embracing her as a face. And Becky's really been getting over either way you look at it, whether as a heel or a face. And Charlotte will probably be, still at the moment is penciled in, probably be facing Ronda Rousey at WrestleMania next year. So I could see Becky Lynch winning the SmackDown Live Women's Championship this Sunday at WWE Hell in a Cell, and then Charlotte potentially going over to Raw here in a little bit, but we'll have to see. But I think Rousey will retain and Becky Lynch will defeat Charlotte. I said Jeff Hardy would defeat Randy Orton, and Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella would defeat The Miz and Maurice. The Tag Team Championship matches then next. The Raw Tag Team Championship, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre are currently your Raw Tag Team Champions. They defeated the B-Team there a couple weeks ago on Monday Night Raw. They are going to be defending the Raw Tag Team Championships against Dean Ambrose, a returning Dean Ambrose, right before SummerSlam there. Helped Seth Rollins defeat Dolph Ziggler there at SummerSlam for the Intercontinental Championship. So Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre versus Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, who is still currently the Intercontinental Championship. But with WWE, really pushing the Shield again against Braun Strowman at the moment, and currently right now it's going to be the Shield versus the Dogs of War. That's what they're calling them at the moment. As you can tell, I'm laughing a little bit. I'm watching 2.5 Men, probably one of the greatest shows of all time. So it's a little hard not to contain myself with how funny these episodes are. But with what WWE's doing with the Shield right now, I think Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins will win the Raw Tag Team Championships. And then, as I said, at WWE Super Showdown. It's going to be the Shield, penciled in currently, and I'll have predictions for that coming up here in a couple weeks, and also be on Periscope Saturday, October 6th, excuse me, at 5 a.m. Eastern Time in the United States. But Shield versus the Dogs of War, Braun Strowman, Drew McIntyre, and Dolph Ziggler in a 6-man tag. So we'll have to see how that goes. But I think Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins will defeat Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler this Sunday at WWE Hell in a Cell. And then the other tag team championship match, and then I'll try to mix in the Raw Tag Team Championship with the Universal Championship there here coming up. But the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match is the New Day versus Rusev Day. Rusev and Aiden English. The New Day are going to be retaining these championships, I think. I think Rusev and Aiden English are only in this match just because they're so popular. That's WWE's way of saying, well, we did give you a championship opportunity. Yeah, you didn't win, but you know, you're in the championship match, and then you're still going to lose. But the New Day, and I think they will, the New Day will defeat Rusev Day on Sunday at WWE Hell in a Cell 2018, as this is WWE Hell in a Cell 2018 preview and predictions. 2 more matches to predict, and then I'm going to let everybody go. But before I do, as I said, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to Gridiron Ring on all social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Be sure to hit the subscribe button right here on YouTube. Follow me at CohenLuke96 on Periscope. I'll be on Periscope for football games this Saturday and Sunday, and then Sunday night for WWE Hell in a Cell. And then be sure to go check out Gridiron Ring's website as well. All the links are in the description below. I'll be on Periscope for the Penn State-Kent State game and the Ohio State TCU game this Saturday, September 15th, 2018. I know I haven't been on Periscope yet for any college games. I was on Periscope last week, though, for one NFL game, the opening game of the season, the Falcons and Eagles game. I enjoyed my time that night. Hopefully I enjoyed my time again. I know I will. Hopefully it's another good day on Periscope. As I said, I'll be on Periscope this Saturday, September 15th, 2018 for Kent State at Penn State and Ohio State versus TCU in Dallas, Texas. And then on Sunday, getting a little ahead of myself, talking a little too fast. The Steelers are hosting the Kansas City Chiefs in Pittsburgh at Heinz Field, a place I was just at last weekend to see Penn State defeat Pitt by a score of 51-6. And I talked about that in my Week 3 2018 college football predictions, so be sure to go check that out. I predicted the Chiefs-Steeler game in my 2018 Week 2 NFL predictions, so be sure to go check that out. Be sure to hit that subscribe button right here on YouTube, Gridiron Ring's YouTube channel. Go check out the YouTube channel. Go check out the recent videos. Be sure to watch them in full to get all my thoughts and opinions on everything happening in the world in sports today. But I'll be on Periscope for the Chiefs-Steeler game on Sunday at 1 o'clock, and then for WWE Hell in a Cell 2018 Sunday night starting at 7 o'clock on the WWE Network. And the 2 main championship matches on the WWE Hell in a Cell 2018 card are the WWE Championship match between AJ Styles and Samoa Joe, and the Universal Championship match between the champion Roman Reigns and Braun Strowman. I'll get to the WWE Championship match first, because the Universal Championship match will more than likely be the main event. AJ Styles defending the WWE Championship against Samoa Joe for the 2nd straight pay-per-view. They will more than likely be facing off again at WWE Super Showdown for the championship as well. I think AJ retains Sunday at Hell in a Cell, and then Samoa Joe finally wins the championship at WWE Super Showdown, if that's what they decide to do between the two of them in another singles match. Samoa Joe absolutely deserves the WWE Championship. He deserves basically any championship at the moment in the WWE. He's one of the best heels, in my opinion, of all time, especially right now, along with Kevin Owens, who quit Raw, but then he came back the following week. But this feud between AJ Styles and Samoa Joe dates back the whole way to the TNA days when these guys were in TNA together and feuded against each other. So they have a lot of history, and we saw how that factored in to the SummerSlam match, and leading up to the SummerSlam match, at SummerSlam, during the match, and then getting the family involved, and then even so after, up until now, up until WWE Hell in a Cell. And as I said, then they'll probably be facing off for the third and final time for right now, at WWE Super Showdown. And I think that's why Styles retains Sunday at Hell in a Cell, and then Joe wins it at Super Showdown. As I said, Joe, he deserves a championship, so you better put the title on him sooner rather than later, before it's too late. And then the main event, more than likely, is the Universal Championship match between Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns. Yeah, Roman Reigns defending against Braun Strowman. Strowman cashing in his Money in the Bank briefcase for this championship opportunity. Mick Foley, as I said at the beginning of this episode, of this video, Mick Foley, because it's the 20th anniversary of his famous Hell in a Cell match against The Undertaker when he was thrown off the top of the Hell in a Cell, will be the special guest referee for this match at WWE Hell in a Cell 2018 this Sunday, which is taking place at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas. Roman Reigns will actually also be the special guest picker on ESPN College Game Day this week, as well, as they are going to be in Fort Worth at the campus of TCU, as TCU will be playing Ohio State in Jerry World AT&T Stadium, not the AT&T Center in San Antonio, the AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, home of the Dallas Cowboys. So there's the connection there. But Roman Reigns, I think, will retain. Hopefully they give Braun the briefcase back, or have Corbin cash in, because Corbin has it in his what's the word I'm looking for, presence at the moment, and he is a former Money in the Bank winner. Did not successfully cash in last year on SmackDown Live before SummerSlam. Has obviously since shaved his head, become the constable of the WWE, Constable Corbin, and now is the acting general manager of Monday Night Raw because Kurt Angle was put on leave. Kurt Angle will be coming back, though, here very, very soon, and will probably be in a match against Corbin for the general manager role of Monday Night Raw. And that'll lead into another feud for towards WrestleMania next year. Mick Foley will probably get involved, one way or another as well. I doubt they're gonna have him, get thrown off the top of Hell in a Cell again. He's how old? Maybe Roman gets thrown off. Braun throws Roman off, maybe halfway off. They're climbing up the side or whatnot. Maybe throws them when they're halfway up. I don't see WWE throwing anybody off the top of the Hell in a Cell anytime soon. It really hasn't happened since then. Yeah, Shane McMahon did jump off the top of the Hell in a Cell against The Undertaker at WrestleMania 32 2 years ago, but that's Shane McMahon jumping off of a Hell in a Cell. Shane McMahon is used to jumping off of different objects in the WWE, and then obviously the Hell in a Cell match, the Devil's Playground, as they like to call it, and the Undertaker obviously been in how many of those matches, and in the famous one against Mick Foley back in 1998 in Pittsburgh. So Mick Foley, as I said, he'll get involved, but Roman Reigns, I think, will defeat Strowman, unfortunately. And as I said, this is Strowman's cash-in, but hopefully they give him the briefcase back. Maybe they give it to Kevin Owens, who, really deserves it, in my opinion. Maybe they give it to somebody else. They'll probably do away with it, though, and this would be one of the stupidest ways, in my opinion, to, have Braun Strowman lose the briefcase. Cashing in, getting a championship match out of pay-per-view. But, they almost had him cash in at SummerSlam, and did not, but... they need to have like a big big surprise, a huge shock to when nobody would really expect Braun Strowman, or whoever the hell the Money in the Bank briefcase winner is, cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase. But those are my so I'm going to have Roman Reigns win. So those are my WWE Hell in a Cell 2018 preview and predictions. Ronda Rousey over Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch over Charlotte, Jeff Hardy over Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella over The Miz and Maurice, The New Day over Rusev and Aiden English, excuse me. AJ Styles will retain the WWE Championship over Samoa Joe. Roman Reigns, I think, will defeat Braun Strowman, unfortunately. And then Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins will win the Raw Tag Team Championships over Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre. So those are my WWE Hell in a Cell 2018 predictions. Thanks for watching, everybody. As I said, be sure to hit that subscribe button right here on YouTube. Greatly appreciated. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to Gridiron Ring on all social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Be sure to hit that subscribe button on YouTube, like I said, Periscope, and go check out Gridiron Ring's website. You can follow me on Twitter at CoolHandLuke96 and on Instagram as well at LGoddessArt96. So again, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that like button right here on YouTube. I will see everybody on Periscope this weekend for Kent State at Penn State at noon Eastern Time, Saturday, September 15th, 2018, and then at 8 o'clock Eastern Time for TCU, Ohio State, and then on Sunday, Kansas City Chiefs, Pittsburgh Steelers at 1 o'clock on Sunday, and then I'll be on Periscope as well for WWE Hell in a Cell 2018 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, only streaming live on the WWE Network.